Hi, everybody. It's Jason and
Eli.
Oh, that's very lackluster. Can you try that again? It's Jason and
Eli.
That's horrible. One last time. It's Jason and
Eli.
That's absolutely
Eli.
Thank you, Jaden, very much. I appreciate that. So I had to
Hey, since you're Eli, you're the best reader here, so come on and read.
or who's saying you're best reader?
You.
Yeah, no. Well, who taught you? You must have an amazing teacher.
My brain is bigger than the rest.
Your brain is bigger than the rest? Who's your teacher? Yes. Well, anyway, he was homeschooled by me, Big Daddy, for his entire life. So his reading abilities, beyond Yah's awesomeness that he gave you the abilities, right, Shug?
Yep. All
right, let's do this. YO'HANAN. So for anybody who is ever tuning in, we're just a bunch of jokesters here. So we are proofreading the word of our Creator. We're taking it from the Hallelujah Scriptures, and we're taking it to a version that everybody can have for free that we can put into. I think we can even do this into eSword. And so we will take this into eSword and then drop modules out for it, and everyone can just get it. Even if we can't get it right on eSword, we will put this out there to the best of our abilities, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And so we can't do that until we get this completely proofread. And for those who want to take part in this project, this is what we're trying to do. Is we are trying to read through this, and if Eli makes any mistakes and from what you see on the screen and any vice versa, stick it in the comments if you see something that's different, and that's how you guys can participate and get a very awesome version of our scriptures out for free. All right, Eli, let's hit it.
Capital land. After this, Yahushua was walking in capital Galilee, for capital he did not want to walk in capital Yehuda with a funky D, because the capital Yehudim with a funky D were seeking to kill capital him, period. Capital land, the capital festival, the capital Yehudim with a funky D was near, the capital festival, capital Sukkot, period. Capital his brother said to capital him, quotes, capital get away from here and go into capital Yehuda, a funky D, so the capital you are telling him also see the works that capital you are doing, period. Quote, capital 4, no one acts in secret while he himself seeks to be known openly, period. Capital if capital you do these, show capital yourself to the world, period. Quotes. Capital 4, even capital his brothers did not believe in capital him, period. Yoshua therefore said to them, quotes, my time is not yet come, but your time is always ready, period. Quotes, it is impossible for the world to hate you, but it hates me because I bear wickedness of it, so that its works are wicked, period. Quotes, you go up to this festival, period. I am not yet going up to this festival, for my time has not yet been filled, period. Quotes. Land, having said this to them, he stayed in Galilee, period. But when his brothers had gone up to the festival, then he also went out, not openly, but as it were in secret, period. D, Yehudim with a funky D, therefore, we're seeking him at the festival, and said, quotes, where is he, quotes. And there was much grumbling about him among the crowd, period. Some were saying, quotes, he is good, quotes, but others were saying, quotes, no, but he is leading the crowd astray, period, quotes. However, no one spoke openly of him for fear of the Yehudim with a funky D, period. And about the middle of the festival, Yehoshua went up into the Mikdash, and he was teaching, period. And the Yehudim with a funky D were marveling, saying, quotes, how does this man know letters, not having learned, quotes. Joshua answered them and said, quotes, my teaching is not mine, but his who sent me, period. Quotes, if anyone desires to do his desire, he shall know concerning and teaching, whether it is from Elohim, or I speak from myself, period. Quotes, he who speaks for himself is seeking from himself is seeking his own esteem, but he who seeks the esteem of the one who sent him is true, and no unrighteousness is found in him, period. And no unrighteousness is found in him, period.
Okay, so this is 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have found. The word found is not found.
Did I say found?
You said no unrighteousness is found in him.
I don't think I said found.
You said like 3 times.
No.
Reread that again.
And no unrighteousness is in him, period.
You said found in him.
I'm sure I did.
You just added a word.
I'm sure I didn't.
Eli, was I right last time that I said you added a word and we listened to it? Yes
Maybe,
or no?
Maybe.
Maybe what? Be honest, yes or no? Let your A's be A's and your nose be nose.
Twice
yep.
You were right, but the third time you were wrong.
Whatever. Just 2 out of 3.
Whatever.
Good. Okay. So read
and
that.
no unrighteousness is in him, period.
is in him, period. Okay.
Quotes, capital, did not capital Moshe give you the capital Torah, question mark. Capital, yet not one of you does the capital Torah, exclamation mark. Capital, why do you seek to kill capital me, question mark, quotes. Capital, the crowd answered and said, comma, quotes, capital, you have a demon, comma, who seeks to kill capital you, question mark, quotes. Yoshua answered and said to them, comma, quotes, capital, I had one word, comma, and you all marvel, period. Quotes, capital, because of this, capital Moshe has given you the circumcision, space dash space, though it is not from capital Moshe, comma, but from the Father's, space dash space. Fathers, space dash space, and you circumcise a man on the capital Shabbat, period. Quotes, capital, if a man receives circumcision on the capital Shabbat, comma, so that the capital Torah of capital Moshe should not be broken, comma, are you wroth with capital me because capital I made a man entirely well on the capital Shabbat, question mark. Quotes, capital, do not judge according to the appearance, comma, to appearance, comma, but judge with righteous judgment, period. Quotes. Capital, therefore, some of them from capital Yerushalayim said, comma, quotes, capital, is this not capital he whom they are seeking to kill, question mark. Quotes, capital, and see, exclamation mark, capital, he speaks boldly, comma, and they say none at all to capital him, period. Capital, could it be that the rulers truly know that this is truly ha posture capital Mashiach, the funky age, question mark. Quotes, capital, but we know where this capital one is from, period. Capital, and when ha posture capital Mashiach, the funky age comes, comma, and no one knows where capital he is from, period. Quotes. Yoshua therefore cried out in the capital Mikdash, comma, teaching and saying, comma, quotes, capital, you both know capital me, comma, and you know where capital I am from, period. Capital, and capital I have not come of capital myself, comma, but capital he who sent.
Wait, where are you at?
I'm in 28.
Okay, hold on, go.
Do I near restart?
No, you both know me.
Yeah, you, quotes, capital, you both know capital me, comma, you know where capital I am from, period. Capital, and capital I have not come of myself, comma, capital myself, comma, but capital he who sent capital me is true, comma, whom you do not know, period. Quotes, capital, but capital I know capital him, comma, because capital I am from him, comma, and
capital him?
Capital him, comma, and capital he sent capital me, period. Quotes. Capital, so they were seeking to seize capital him, comma, but no one laid a hand on capital him, comma, because capital his hour had not yet come, period. Capital, and many of the crowd believed in capital him, comma, and said, comma, quotes, capital, when ha apostrophe capital Mashiach, the funky age comes, comma, shall capital he do more signs than these which this capital one did, question mark. Quotes. Capital Pharisees heard the crowd muttering these concerning capital him, comma, and the capital Pharisee and the chief Kohanim sent officers to seize capital him, period. Capital, therefore, Yahushua said to them, comma, quotes, capital, yet a little while, capital, I am with you, comma, then capital, I go to capital him who sent capital me, period. Quotes, capital, you shall see capital me, and you shall not find, comma, and where capital I am, you are not unable to come, period. Quotes. Capital Yahudim with a funky D, comma, therefore, comma, said to themselves, comma, quotes, capital, where is capital he about to go that we shall not find capital him, question mark. Capital is capital he about to go to the capital dispersion among the capital YOHANanites, comma, and to teach the capital YOHANanites, question mark. Quotes, capital, what is this word which capital he said, comma, quote, capital, you shall seek capital me, and you shall not find, comma, where capital I am going, or I am, you are unable to come, quote, question mark, quotes.
Yep.
Capital, and on the last capital great capital day of the capital festival, comma, Yoshua stood and cried out, comma, saying, comma, quotes, capital, if anyone thirsts, comma, let him come to capital me, comma, and let him who believes in capital me drink, period. Quotes, capital, as the capital scripture said, comma, out of capital his innermost shall flow rivers of living water, period. Quotes. Capital, and this, capital, he said concerning the capital Ruach of the funky age, comma, which those believing.
Ruach, comma?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have that?
No, I do not have it. Go ahead. Got a spoonful there. Oh, I'm working this. Okay. Okay. You probably don't know the fix, isn't it?
It's Ruach, comma.
What is it? Ruach, comma. Concerning the Ruach, comma? 39. Concerning the Ruach, comma. Space which?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Alright. So we're back, and I had a rice snack.
So did you?
And I did too. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, we're on 39.
Are you sure?
Yep, because we had the Ruach, comma.
Wait, that's
39.
wait. 38, 39. The Ruach, comma. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Capital, and this, capital he said concerning the capital Ruach of the funky age, comma, which those believing in capital him were about to receive, comma, for the capital Ruach of the funky age, capital Kodesh was not yet, comma, because Yahushua was not yet esteemed, period. Capital made from the crowd, comma, when they heard the word, then said, quotes, this truly is the Nabba of the funky bee, period, quotes. Later said, quotes, this is Ha Pashi Mashiach of the funky H, quotes. Brother said, quotes, does Ha Pashi Mashiach of the funky H then come out of Galileo, question mark. Quotes, did not the scriptures say that Ha Pashi Mashiach comes from the seed of Dawid, the funky D, and from the village of Beth, the funky E, Wichem, the funky H, where Dawid, the funky D was, question mark, quotes. Story division came about among the people because of him, period. And some of them wanted to take him, but no one laid hands on him, period. The officers therefore came to the chief Kohanim and Pharisees, period. And they said to them, quotes, why did you not bring him, question mark, quotes. The officers answered, quotes, never has any man spoken like this, man, exclamation mark, quotes. The Pharisees, therefore, answered them, quotes, have you also been led astray, question mark. Quotes, has anyone of the rulers or of the Pharisees believed in him, question mark. Quotes, but this crowd that does not know the Torah is accursed, period, quotes. Nicodemus of funky K, space S space, he who came to Yahushua by night, being one of them, space S space, said to them, quotes, does our Torah judge the man unless it hears first from him and knows what he is doing, question mark, quotes. They answered and said to him, quotes, are you also from Galileo, question mark. Certainty that no Nabba of funky bee has risen out of Galileo, period, quotes. And each one went to his own house, period.
8 it is.
Ready?
Yep.
And Yehoshua went to the mount of Olives, period. At dawn, he came again into the Mikdash, and all the peoples were coming to
all the peoples?
People were coming to him, period. Having sat down, he was teaching them, period. The scribes and Pharisees brought to him a woman caught in adultery, period. Having put her in the midst, they said to him, quotes, teacher, this woman was caught in the act of adultery, period. Quotes, in the Torah, Moshe commanded us that such should be stoned, period. What then do you say, question mark, quotes. And this they said, trying him, so that they might accuse him, period. But Yehoshua, bending down, wrote on the ground with the finger, as though he did not hear, period. But as they kept on questioning him, he straightened up and said to them, quotes, he who is without sin among you, let him be the first to throw a stone at her, period, quotes. And banging down again, he wrote on the ground, period. And when they heard it, being reproved by conscience, went out one by one, beginning from the older ones until the last, period. And Yehoshua was left alone, and the woman was standing in the middle, period. And Yehoshua, straightening up and seeing no one but the woman, said to her, quotes, woman, where are those accusers of yours, question mark, did no one condemn you, question mark, quotes. And she said, quotes, no one, out, from Kedi, period, quotes. And Yehoshua said to her, quotes, neither do, I condemn you, period. Go into no more, period, quotes. Oh, this one's long.
How many?
59.
Okay.
Therefore, Yehoshua spoke to them again, saying, quotes, I am the light of the world, period. He who follows me shall by no means walk in darkness, but possess the light of Kai with a funky H, period, quotes. Pharisees, therefore, said to him, quotes, you bear witness about yourself, your witness is not true, period, quotes. Joshua answered and said to them, quotes, even if I witness concerning myself, my witness is true, for I know where I came from, and where I am going, period. But you do not know where I come, or where I go, period. Quotes, you judge according to the flesh, I judge no one, period. Quotes, but even if I do judge, my judgment is true, because I am not alone, but I and the Father who sent me, period. Quotes, in your Torah also, it has been written that the witness of two men is true, period. Quotes, I am one who witnesses concerning myself, and the Father who sent me witnesses concerning me, period. Quotes, therefore they said to him, quotes, where is your Father, question mark, quotes. Joshua answered, quotes, capital you know neither capital me nor capital my capital father, period. Capital if you knew capital me, you would have known capital my capital father also, period. Quotes. Capital these words Yahushua spoke in the treasury, period, teaching in the capital Mikdash, period. Capital and no one laid hands on capital him, because capital his hour had not yet come, period. Capital therefore Yahushua said to them again, quotes, capital I am going away, and you shall seek capital me, and you shall die in your sin, period. Capital where capital I go, you are unable to come, period. Quotes. Capital then the capital Yahudim with a funky D said, quotes, capital shall capital he kill and capital himself, because capital he says, quotes, quote, capital where capital I go, you are unable to come, quote, question mark, quotes. Capital and capital he said to them, quotes, capital you are from below, capital I am from above, period. Capital you are of this world, capital I am not of this world, period. Quotes, capital therefore, capital I said to you that you shall die in your sins, period. Capital for if you do not believe the capital I am, you shall die in your sins, period. Quotes. Capital then they said to capital him, quotes, capital who are you, capital you, question mark, quotes. Capital and Yehoshua to them, quotes, capital altogether, that which capital I even say to you, exclamation mark. Quotes, capital I have much to say and to judge concerning you, period. Capital but capital he who sent capital me is true, and what capital I heard from capital him, these capital I speak to the world, period. Quotes. Capital they did not know that capital he spoke to them of the Father, capital Father, period. So Yehoshua said to them, quotes, capital when you lift up the capital Ben with a funky if, capital Adam with a funky D, then you shall know that capital I am capital he, period, or and that capital and that capital I do not of capital myself, because capital my capital Father taught capital me, these capital I speak, period. Quotes, capital and capital he who sent capital me is with capital me, period. Capital E, capital Father is not left capital me alone, for capital I always do what pleases capital him, period. Quotes. Capital and capital I as capital he was speaking these words, many believed in capital him, period. Capital so Yehoshua said to those capital Yehudim with a funky D who believed in capital him, quotes, capital if you stay in capital my capital word, you are truly capital my talmidim, quotes, capital and you or not capital and quotes, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free, period. Quotes. Capital A answer capital him, quotes, capital we are the seed of capital Abraham with a funky B, and have been servants to no one at any time, period. Capital how do you say, quote, capital you shall become free, quote, question mark, quotes. Yehoshua answered them, quotes, capital truly, capital I say to you, everyone doing sin is a servant of sin, period. Quotes, capital hand, the servant does not stay in the house forever, space has space, a son stays forever, period. Quotes, capital if, then, the capital Bain with a funky E makes you free, you shall be free indeed, period. Quotes, capital I know that you are the seed of capital Abraham with a funky B, but you seek to kill capital me, because capital my word has no place in capital in you, period. Quotes, capital I speak what capital I have seen with capital my capital Father, and you do what you have heard from your father, period. Quotes. Capital A answered and said to capital him, quotes, capital Abraham with a funky B is our father, period. Quotes. Yoshua said to them, quotes, capital if you were capital Abraham, apostrophe yes, children, or Abraham with a funky B, apostrophe yes, children, you would do the works of capital Abraham with a funky B, period. Quotes, capital but now you seek to kill capital me, and capital man who has spoken to you the truth which capital I heard from capital Elohim, period. Capital Abraham with a funky B did not do this, period. Quotes, capital you do the works of your father, period. Quotes. Capital and they said to capital him, quotes, capital we were not born of foreign, we have one father, capital Elohim, period. Quotes. Yoshua said to them, quotes, capital if capital Elohim were your capital father, you would love capital me, for capital I came forth from capital Elohim, and am here, period. Capital 4, capital I have not come of capital myself, but capital he said capital me, period. Quotes, capital why do you not know what capital I say, question mark. Capital because you are unable to hear capital my capital word, period. Quotes, capital you are of your father the devil, and the desires of your father you want to do, period. Capital he was a murderer from the beginning, and has not stood in the truth, because there is no truth in him, period. Capital when he speaks the lie, he speaks of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it, period. Quotes, capital and because capital I speak the truth, you do not believe capital me, period. Quotes, capital who of you proves capital me wrong concerning sin, question mark. Capital and if capital I speak the truth, why do you not believe capital me, question mark. Quotes, capital, he who is of capital Elohim hears the capital words of capital Elohim, comma. Therefore you do not hear because you are not of capital Elohim, period. Quotes. Capital D, capital Yehudim, with a funky D, answered and said to him, capital him, comma, quotes, capital do we not say, well, that capital you are a capital Shomeronite and have a demon, question mark, quotes. Yoshua answered, comma, quotes, capital I do not have a demon, comma, but capital I value capital my capital Father, comma, and do not value capital me, period. Quotes, capital A, capital I do not seek capital my own esteem, comma, capital, or there is capital one who is seeking and is judging, period. Quotes, capital truly, comma, capital I say to you, comma, if anyone guards capital my capital word, he shall never see death at all, period. Quotes, capital E, capital Yahudim, with a funky D, said capital him, comma, quotes, capital now we know that capital you a demon, exclamation mark. Capital Abraham with a funky B died, comma, and the Nebium with a funky B and punched in the two eyes, period. Capital and you say, comma, quote, capital if anyone guards capital my word, he shall never taste death at all, period, quote. Quotes, capital are you, capital you greater than our father, capital Abraham with a funky B, comma, who died, question mark, capital and the Nebium with a funky B and punched in the two eyes, died, comma, period, capital whom do you, capital you, make capital yourself, question mark, quotes. Yoshua answered, comma, quotes, capital if, capital I esteem, capital my, or myself, comma, capital my esteem is not at all, period. Capital is, capital my, capital Father, who esteems capital me, comma, of whom you say that capital he is your capital Elohim, period. Quotes, capital and you have not known capital him, comma, but capital I know capital him, period. Capital and if capital I say, comma, quote, capital I do not know capital him, comma, quote, capital I shall be like you, comma, a liar, period. Capital but capital I do know capital him, and capital I guard capital his capital word, period. Quote, capital your capital capital your father, capital Abraham with a funky B, was glad that he should see capital my day, comma, and he saw it and rejoiced, period. Quotes. Capital E, capital Yahudim with a funky D, comma, therefore, comma, said to capital him, comma, quotes, capital you are not yet 50 years old, comma, and have capital you seen capital Abraham with a funky B, question mark, quotes. Yahushua said to them, comma, quotes, capital truly, capital I, or truly, comma, capital I say to you, comma.
Wait. Truly, comma,
comma. Capital I say to you, comma, before capital Abraham with a funky B came to be, comma, capital I am, period, quotes. Capital therefore they picked up stones to throw at capital him, comma, but Yehoshua was hidden and went out of the capital Mikdash, comma, going through the midst of them, comma, and so passed by, period.
Alright, let's do 9, and then we'll call it.
How many verses?
22 minutes. Okay.
41.
41? Alright. These flies are out of control. Jade, will you give us another fly removal service when you can? Yeah, tour de fly. Okay. Eli?
Right.
Yes.
Capital and passing by, comma, capital Esai command, comma.
Put that fan on me, will you please? Sorry.
Ready?
Getting adjusted. It's getting hot in the fan. The flies are going crazy. Okay.
Capital and passing by, comma, capital he saw a man, comma, blind from birth, period. Capital and capital is coming him, asked capital him, comma, saying, comma, quotes, capital rabbi, comma, who said, comma, this man or his parents, comma, that he should be born blind, question mark, quotes. Yoshua answered, comma, quotes, capital, neither this man nor his parents sinned, comma, but that the works of capital Elohim might be made manifest in him, period. Quotes, capital is necessary for capital me to work the works of capital him who sent capital me while it is day, space dash space, now he's coming, comma, when no one is able to work, period. Quotes, capital while, capital I am in the world, comma, capital I am the capital light of the world, period. Quotes, capital having said this, comma, capital he spat on the ground, made clay with the saliva, comma, and applied the clay to the eyes of the blind man, period. Capital and capital he said to him, comma, quotes, capital go, comma, wash in the pool, capital Shiloh with a funky H, comma, quotes.
Wait, second H?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
There's only one H.
Shiloh?
Oh, sorry, yeah, there's two, sorry. Let's see. Which translated is, comma, sent. Period.
Which translated is, comma?
Uh-huh.
Sent, period?
Sent, period.
Okay.
I'm fighting an ant.
Cool.
Alright, sent, period. Capital so he went and washed, comma, and came seeing, period. Capital therefore the neighbors and those who saw him before, comma, that he was blind, comma, said, comma, quotes, capital, is this not he who was sitting and begging, question mark, quotes. Capital others said, comma, quotes, capital this is he, period, quotes, capital others, comma, quotes, capital he is like capital him, or is like him, period, quotes.
But no capital.
No. Is like him, period, quotes, capital he said, comma, quotes, capital I am, period, quotes. Capital so they said to him, comma, quotes, capital how were your eyes open, question mark, quotes. Capital he answered and said, comma, quotes, capital a man, capital man called.
Hold on. How are your eyes open? Question mark quotes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He answered.
Capital He answered and said, comma, quotes, capital A, capital man called Yehoshua, made clay and applied it to my eyes and said to me, comma, quote, capital go to the pool of capital Shiloh, with a funky H, and wash, period, quote. Capital A and capital I went and washed, comma, and capital I received sight, period, quotes. Capital N, they said to him, comma, quotes, capital where is capital He, question mark, quotes. Capital E said, comma, quotes, capital I do not know, period, quotes. Capital Day brought to the capital Pharisees the one who was once blind, period. Capital Now was a capital Shabbat when Yehoshua made the clay and opened his eyes, period. Capital Therefore the capital Pharisees also asked him again how he had received his sight, period. Capital He said to them, comma, quotes, capital He put clay on my eyes, comma, and capital I washed, comma, and capital I see, period, quotes. Capital Therefore some of the capital Pharisees said, comma, quotes, capital This man is not from capital Elohim, comma, because capital He does not guard the capital Shabbat, period, quotes. Others said, comma, quotes, capital How is a man who is a sinner able to do such miracles, question mark, quotes. Capital And there was a division among them, period. Capital So they said to the blind one again, comma, quotes, capital What do you say about capital Him because capital He opened your eyes, question mark, quotes. Capital And he said, comma, quotes, capital He is a Navi with a funky B, period, quotes. Capital However the capital Yahudim with a funky D did not believe concerning him, comma, that he had been blind and received his sight, comma, till they called the parents of him who had received his sight, period. Capital And they asked them, comma, saying, comma, quotes, capital Is this your son, comma, who you say was born blind, question mark, capital How then does he now see, question mark, quotes. Capital His parents answered them and said, comma, quotes, capital We know that this is our son, comma, and that he was born blind, comma, but how he now sees we do not know, comma, or who opened his eyes we do not know, period. Capital He is of age, comma, ask him, comma, he shall speak concerning himself, period, quotes. Capital His parents said this because they were afraid of the capital Yahudim with a funky D, comma, for the capital Yahudim with a funky D had already agreed that if anyone confessed that capital He was capital Mashiach with a funky H, comma, he should be put out of the congregation, period. Capital because of this, his parents said, comma, quotes, capital He is of age, comma, ask him, period, quotes. Capital So they asked for the capital for the second time they called the man who was blind, comma, and said to him, comma, quotes, capital give us Stephen, capital Elohim, comma, we know that this capital man is a sinner, period, quotes. Capital Then he answered and said, comma, quotes, capital whether capital He is a sinner, comma, capital I do not know, period. Capital I only know that capital I was blind, comma, now capital I see, period, quotes. Capital N they asked him once more, comma, quotes, capital what did capital He do to you, question mark. Capital How did capital He open your eyes, question mark. Quotes. Capital He answered them, comma, quotes, capital I have told you already, comma, and you did not hear, period. Capital Why do you want to hear it again, question mark. Capital Do you want to become capital His Talmudim too, question mark, quotes. And the capital Then they abused him and said, comma, quotes, capital you are capital His Talmud, comma, because we are Talmudim capital Moshe, period. Quotes, capital we know that capital Elohim has spoken to capital Moshe, comma, but this capital one, comma, we do not know where capital He is from, period, quotes. Capital D man answered and said to them, comma, quotes, capital Why, comma, this is a wonder, exclamation mark. Capital You do not know where capital He is from, comma, yet capital He opened my eyes, exclamation mark. Quotes, capital And we know that capital Elohim does not hear sinners, period. Capital But if anyone reveres capital Elohim and does capital His desire, comma, capital He hears him, period. Quotes, capital From of old it has never been heard that anyone opened the eyes of one who was born blind, period. Quotes, capital If this capital one were not from capital Elohim, comma, capital He could have done not, period, quotes. Capital A answered and said to him, comma, quotes, capital You were completely born in sin, space after space, and you teaching us, question mark, quotes. Capital N they cast him out, period. Joshua heard that they cast him out, comma, and when capital He had found him, comma, he said to him, comma, quotes, capital Do you believe in the capital Bain and the funky of capital Elohim, question mark, quotes. Capital He answered and said, comma, quotes, capital Who is capital He, comma, capital Al now, the funky D, comma, that capital I might believe in capital Him, question mark, quotes. Capital And Joshua said to him, comma, quotes, capital You have both seen capital Him and capital He who speaks with you is capital He, period, quotes. Capital And he said, comma, quotes, capital Al now, the funky D, comma, capital I believe, period, comma, quotes, and bowed before capital Him, period. Capital And Joshua said, comma, quotes, capital For judgment, capital I have come into this world, comma, that those not seeing might see, comma, and those seeing might become blind, period, quotes. Capital And those the capital Pharisees who were with capital Him heard these words, comma, and said to capital Him, comma, quotes, capital Are we blind, comma, too, question mark, quotes. Joshua said to them, comma, quotes, capital If you were blind, comma, you would have no sin, comma, but now you say, comma, quote, capital We see, comma, quote, therefore your sin remains, period.
Okay, everybody, thank you very much. That's another segment we have down, and we will get this uploaded. And if anyone ever makes it to the end of this, give us a shout out. Have a good day. Goodbye. Bye, Eli.
But